Digital literature. What encompasses this concept of pouring traditional texts into mediums that infiltrate our 21st century lifestyle? In a digitally globalized age, we are constantly connecting as human beings through interactions over text, social media, photographs, videos, and online articles. There is a world of information around us, and the internet exists as a body of endless knowledge. In just the snap of our fingertips, we can access it all. Just as the globalization of our world has enabled us to change the way we interact, the addition of literature into the electronic realm has shifted the perspective we have and the way we read, digest, and think about poetry, short stories, and novels. To get my ankles in the water and slightly acquainted with visual literature, I chose a physical lens to analyze the poem 13 Ways of Looking at a Blackbird by Wallace Stevens. The lens focused on the depiction of stanza 5 in New York City's Library Walk and the entire poem strewn across a nature-filled walk in Stevens' hometown of Hartford, Connecticut. Even with this physical lens, the analysis and discussion of the poem's literary elements felt familiar, as I've written countless papers dissecting past forms of literature in an essay format. Working with such a direction was tricky, but with a careful balance of research and critical thinking, I was able to make connections between the material and how we as readers take it in based on the presentation, font, and context. Similarly, my e-poem works to visually demonstrate themes expressed in William Wordsworth's poem, I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud. This time, however, the materials, processes, and connections came from other stems. Materials were from Michelle Phan's artistic public YouTube works, insights into her life, and conveys of her life. And the processes emerged during the Camtasia editing process as I played around with cutting clips, layering visuals, and integrating transitions. Connections mostly arose when pairing certain lines of the poem to certain stories shown in the video. It is a method of innovation. It is a method of transcending literature into an age of new individuals, an age where we learn and connect in a digital space, where we can express ourselves and be more creative than ever before.